So, hello everyone, and welcome to another spiritual podcast where we discuss the topics which have been shared in the channel's messages in a more digestible and understandable manner. So, I want to say that today we will discuss about Akashic Records and the Photon Belt and the ascension that is happening because of the Photon Belt, which is happening currently, if you are already aware. And also, I want to say, uh, before the session begins, a big thank you to all of you who like the video because it will help it to spread out to other starseed, light workers, and wanderers at this time. And without much further ado, I welcome Anil to the podcast.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Sam. Um, Today, as Sam said, we're going to talk about Akashic Records and Photon Belt. Akashic Records keeps coming in Sam sessions, and so I think it is a very basic vocabulary, spiritual vocabulary. What is Akashic Records? So, Akashic Record is a complex repository of energetic vibration, including thought, emotional, and beingness aspect experienced by each entity from different timelines, spanning generation of incarnation, which might have been for a short or a long period of time, including the diverse geographical locations, various other planetary spheres experiences, and different cultures and languages of various planetary spheres. It includes not just the joyful memories, but also the catalytic memories of hardship, such as being involved in negative scenarios and negative experience. So as you can see, the Akashic Record is a multi-dimensional storage of space that is found within every mind, body, spirit complex. So Akashic Record is just not outside of you. The Akashic Records, your Akashic Records also sit inside your body complex, the what you call unconscious mind, and you can and behind the veil, and you can access it uh, uh, through certain practices, and I'll come to that in a minute. How you can access and read your own Akashic Records to guide you through your lifetime and this time of awakening to awaken yourself. The Akashic Record is right now undergoing a transformation at this time of awakening, as the earth is now refining its Akashic Records collective into more positive and harmonious vibration. This involves letting go of those Akashic emotional energy which are of the negative natures, which sometimes leads to release of this energy in the earth planet in the form of environmental factor as well as earthquakes and other attributes in the timeline. These environmental factors and earthquakes are used as a pretext for climate change by STS, service to self forces, in their effort to enslave us. So you can see that most of these energy shifts are happening, and the some is due to this awakening process because Akashic Record is letting go of negative emotional energies and other basic climate change, which is attributed is by weather manipulation, so that they can say that the climate change is happening, which is a proper propaganda right now. The Akashic Records primarily brings forth memories of experience and allow this entity to experience a type of memory along with the energetic frequency and the emotional state which is aligned with it, as the Akashic Records primarily is a mirror of the human collective consciousness. It primarily provides the focus of the Akashic Records to be based upon the choices and free will of each entity, and this primarily allows for the free will of each entity to shift the energetic collective of the Akashic Record to be either in the vibration of positivity or in the vibration of negative energetic frequency, which primarily means that if mind, body, spirit complexes dwell on a positive memories of beautiful experience from the past space-time experience, this will shift the entire Akashic Records of Earth planet into more positive harmonious vibration. So what it really means is that we should really focus on positive experiences of the past, because if we focus on the negative experience, it brings negative energy into the current time space. So, and we should not, I mean, we are aware, we have learned the lessons of negative, but we should not dwell upon it and let it go. And most of people keep grudges and are bitter about their negative experiences and keep that energy with them. So I would recommend everybody that, of course, we all had negative experience, to let go these negative energies and only focus on the positive and the joyful energy. And if you, this is also works, to bring positive vibration into your life. I will go into that, how to manifest or pull in positive timelines, what you want to do in your life, and what is the process of doing that, because this is the most important aspect. So please, I will recommend that, let go of your negative energies experience of the past, at least of this, of this lifetime you're currently experiencing, and don't keep any grudges, forgive everything, and only think of all the positive things which has happened to you in this timeline, which is very important, and to bring the art and or the Akashic records into, also to transform into positivity. As I can also, one entity I know named Holly Hawkins, which I initially in US, of soulgenesis.com, teaches how to access Akashic records and does Akashic record readings, which you may find helpful. So I don't know, I haven't used it, but I think it resonates with me quite a lot. So I'm just putting it out there. This is not an advertisement or anything. She hasn't asked me anything. I don't know her. But I think if you guys are interested in learning how to access your Akashic records, or ask her to read read your Akashic records to help you guide in this time, that this might be useful. So, Sam, anything you want to add to the Akashic records?
Just that, the Akashic records are always working. And from my understanding, the Akashic records usually is able to, pinpoint information based on the emotion, then also about what the person experienced. And also, there may be many moments where the consciousness of the person also records it in the form of memory, with a timestamp. So basically, it's like a memory with a timestamp, which is recorded, and then later on it can reach out, and it can be accessed, by the soul when they cross over. So I think it's like a natural, recording, system, or natural recording software. Like we have computers, artificial memory to store information, and then this is a natural method of allowing, retrieval of past experience of the conscious entity, right? So that is what I understand. And also, there may be many people, who may not have heard of the Akashic records, but I think it's very important that many times, the Akashic records, they always operate, and they try to bring a balance in the universe, which is also a primary important thing. And that's all I want to share with that.
I think you're correct, Sam. The Akashic record, as you pointed out, is a natural thing and is for the positive guidance. Whereas right now, what we are trying to do through artificial intelligence, record, the STS, the service to self people, I keep reading, wants to record every thought of our human entity. But they want to use this artificial means to enslave us, because they want to know everything about us, and then use it to enslave us. So like anything, it is they using the artificial way. We should focus on the positive, natural way of doing things rather than uh, depending on the artificial or things outside us. And we can all access our own Akashic records. It just needs a little training and practice, as I mentioned before. And there are some guides, and as I mentioned you already, there is a person called Holly Hawkins in US which does that. And please check that out. And she does some free sessions. I think you can attend her free sessions. She tells you how to access it, which quite may find it useful. So now we move on to the next topic of Photon Belt um, uh, today. So the Photon Belt is primarily a ring or a belt-like region surrounding so-called Pleiades or Palladian star system, specifically the star Alcyone, the central sun of Milky Way galaxy. So, yeah, I don't know if you're aware, and I did mention that in the previous podcast, that our sun also moves, orbits around the central sun Alcyone, and it takes 10,800 years to complete one orbit around Alcyone. And in next one of I have one podcast planned about the cosmology where I'll explain in details all the planets, the missing planets, Meldeck and stuff, where I give you the whole picture. But just to remember that the Alcyone is a central sun of Milky Way galaxy, and our sun orbits around Alcyone, and it takes 10,800 years to go through it. The photon belt is a vast cloud filled with energy that is capable of allowing a transformation and energy change of positive nature to happen. And this is important. It allows a transformation of energy of positive nature to happen. And the planet Earth passes to the photon belt when Earth recesses through the ages of Leo and Aquarius. So if you know the precession of equinox, that the Earth takes 2590 years to go, which is called the grand year, 1 year to go through all the 12 zodiac signs, precession of Earth. When the Earth passes through the ages of Leo and Aquarius, this period is called a galactic day. And during this period, the Earth actually passes through the photon belt. When Earth passes through other zodiac polarities of great ages, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, and Pisces, Virgo, is called the galactic night. So, like we feel really good when the sun is out and we are doing things like the summer is out, everybody's happy, and in the winter, everybody's a bit, like it's dark and it's night and everybody's a bit depressed. So, the sun, the planet Earth, has entered the photon belt or a galactic day on the 21st December 2012 as the planet Earth moved into ages of Aquarius for the next 2,160 years. So this is the great time to be here, and this happens every 10,800 years. Every 10,800 years. So we are lucky to be here right now in this time when the Earth has happened, and you must have experienced the kind of positivity or the awakening which is happening since December 2012. People were thinking that December 2012 was end of the world. I was hearing the gloom, the end of the world. It was not the end of the world. It's the end of the galactic night, and we are entering into the galactic day, the period of transformation, positive nature. And the prior movement of galactic day occurred when the Earth precesses through the ages of Leo during the Egyptian period, 11,000 years ago, during which a massive spiritual progress was achieved. So as you know, in Egyptian period was a very highly evolved culture, and this is because they were passing through the galactic day or the Photon Belt during the ages of Leo, and that's why they have achieved such a spiritual uh, uh, um, progress. And I think we will also, in fact, it should go even further than the spiritual progress, because we have got this knowledge. And um, uh, as we are going through this process, and already in the last, how many years now, only 12 years has passed, and we have seen a great shift already. Of course, we went through some hard times, and that is part of this awakening. As the Earth planet enters through this region at this timeline, the shift of consciousness is happening. The positive energies from Photon Belt can lift deep spiritual consciousness of each entity into a spiritual awakening, enlightenment, and the advancement of human race. And as you can see, all the turmoil which we are going through right now, which we went through during COVID, Ukraine and Gaza war, climate change, and all these kind of negative experience we are having right now is actually part of this great awakening, which is brought forth by this photon belt energies, which is the Earth is presently going through. The galactic day, the sun is coming out, and all these energies are transmuting to become positive. And that's it. I think, Sam, anything you want to add on Photon Belt?
Yeah, I think just wanted to add that Photon Belt, usually as per one of my sessions, they stated that it facilitates the entry of the positive vibration to affect the ascension of the Earth planet into fourth density. So, there is going to be positive energy coming from the Photon Belt, which is assisting us at this transition time. And like Anil said, we will face many changes in our life cycle, and also, many external catalysts will be faced. So with that being said, I think that's all we have to share today. And I am thankful to all of you who have joined, and we'll see you in the next podcast. Until then, thank you so much.